Internetland. My name is Joey, and this is
Eric.
What Up? That's bad, yeah. So welcome to the pay-per-view review, where we're going to review all of the pay-per-views that happen in the world of wrestling. We don't have to talk, we don't have to dance, we don't have to tell, we don't have to make friends. This song's in my head for a week now. And we're going to start it with WWE Payback. I didn't like it. I did not like the show. I liked 2 matches, really. Well, actually 3.
You didn't like Payback?
I did not care for Payback.
I enjoyed Payback.
No, just...
Okay, what did you not like about Payback?
I like that they're going for a new direction, and I like that they're like, this is the new era, this is the stuff, but it just seems like the same old rehash stuff with, you know, some new superstars. And I'm like, I get that the new era is bringing in new people, but you also got to add in some fresh storylines, and I feel like maybe we got 2 tonight that were fresh.
Let's run down some matches from Payback. So we're going to go ahead and go into the pre-show.
The pre-show.
The pre-show.
Okay.
So Dolph Ziggler defeated Baron Corbin.
Didn't watch it. I was getting food.
I watched it, and I was very disappointed.
That's why I was getting food. Like, the only thing I saw from that match was Dolph Ziggler was fighting Baron Corbin, and Baron Corbin looked like the weird cousin from the Wyatt family.
But my issue is the fact that Baron Corbin makes a huge debut at WrestleMania, wins the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and then loses to Dolph Ziggler.
You have like the opposite view of everyone on the internet, because they're like, Dolph Ziggler needs a push, don't let Corbin win, don't let Corbin do this, we want Dolph Ziggler.
I am so tired of Dolph Ziggler, though.
He does nothing. He really doesn't, except figure out how to make his hair look stringier each and every match. I'm here to show the world, maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. Next match.
So also on the pre-show was Kalisto defeating Ryback for the United States Championship.
Shocker. I never thought I would say this. Top 3 matches of the night for me.
I'm not really that big of a fan of Ryback. I think he's one of the most boring people in WWE history.
Yeah.
But, you know, he helped elevate Kalisto a little bit there.
That military press from the second rope where he just launched Kalisto near the... Holy crap.
And have you seen the video going around of Ryback catching Kalisto and literally saving his life?
Thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings. You know?
No. Alright, so we're going to get into the actual show now. Show starts off with The New Day. Love The New Day.
I like the promo. It was fun. I don't think they should have had that happen before they did the Payback intro, though.
Yeah, like it kind of made it seem like it was on the pre-show.
Yeah, it kind of did. Like, it wasn't really on the show. Like, all of a sudden, New Day's out here saying, it's a new day! And then they're like, it's a new era. So it's like, oh, so New Day's back in the old era.
But it was a good little, a good crowd pop to get the crowd energized after having to deal with Ryback.
I want to know if I can buy the big bootio that Kofi came out with.
I kind of want to just buy. I want to buy bootios.
I don't know if they'd be good. They probably taste like booty.
So, we went from that promo right into the match with Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus the VOD Villains.
Which I was really excited for.
Same here.
Before we go into what we have to talk about with that match, my big complaint. Where's Carmella? What happened to her?
Still in NXT.
I don't know why you would have a trio that was like so well defined in NXT and then just bring up 2 of them.
She's still very much so over in NXT, though.
She is. In the same lines, what if they brought up, right now, Blake and Murphy and then left Bliss on NXT? It makes no sense. It's just kind of, okay, cool, where'd she go? Like, what happened to her?
Yeah. Hopefully we see her come up when Enzo comes back.
Okay, we'll go right into that, because this match didn't last long.
I was super pumped up for this match, and then Enzo decides he wants to die.
I've never heard an arena that quiet. Like, it was just silent.
Silence in that arena can probably only be described as similar to when Owen Hart died.
I was hoping you wouldn't bring that up.
It was so quiet, and like WWE turned the camera away from him. You didn't know what was going on. Poor Enzo, man. Like, he was so huge on
a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain? So what you're saying is the noise in the arena was SAWFT soft.
So, we got what I feel was one of, if not the best match of the night. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn.
It's just kind of match of the night no matter what show it's on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, no matter where they are, what they're doing, they just work so well together.
It just clicks. They're so contrast, and the fans are just so... It's not even like the fans are divided. They just want to see both of them fight. They want to see the match. They don't care if Owens wins. They really don't care if Zayn wins. They just want to see these guys go at it.
Yeah, and they did at Payback, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
I only have one complaint about the match. There was a lot of kickouts where I didn't think there should have been.
Okay.
I was kind of like, this is making a lot of moves look really weak. You know what I mean? I hate that.
That match was so good that it literally went into the next match.
Yeah.
Like, it completely overshadowed the fact that The Miz and Cesaro were putting on a pretty decent match themselves for the Intercontinental title.
Okay, people count The Miz out. I like The Miz. I really do. He's generally good. He's one of the best heels in the company.
I like the fact they're bringing Maurice into it now, so he's kind of got that, it's a different level of thing. But either way, The Miz did defeat Cesaro for the Intercontinental title. He's still champion. Though. And I can see them going into maybe a fatal four-way between
That's what I'm thinking,
them,
because
Owens,
it's what it seemed like. Because, everyone's attacking everybody, and you had that tandem thing. I will say, I wanted Sami Zayn to walk out on top. I wanted him to get the kind of comeback, but it was Owens, sticking to it, which is great for him. But, I really wanted that nice little, here you go, Sami, here's a ball.
But, the promo after the match, though, where Kevin's now saying he wants the Intercontinental title back and everything, that sets right up into Extreme Rules, so...
Which is great. Yeah.
I don't think you would have gotten that promo if Sami Zayn had beaten Kevin Owens. Alright, so moving on, Dean Ambrose defeats Chris Jericho.
I just didn't care.
The two put on a decent match.
It was decent. It was really... I just don't... Chris Jericho needs to go do his podcast.
Yeah.
I'm done with Jericho. I'm sorry. He's one of my favorites growing up. Always entertaining. Always great with promos. I'm just done seeing Jericho in the ring.
But I think another issue also, and this is my opinion probably alone, I do feel like Dean Ambrose is getting very stale.
It's not him that's stale. It's what they're doing with Dean Ambrose. Because he has no point. He's just in random feud to random feud to random feud. Actually, I wouldn't even call them feuds because they last a week. It's literally okay, the week before the match happens, Dean Ambrose is fighting, yada, 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 and that's it.
And I hated how, they built up this huge match with him and Brock at Mania, and then he loses to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and then Brock's gone.
But then you're supposed to believe that Dean Ambrose is still on this hot streak for some reason.
Yeah.
They're still pushing him like he's won everything, like he's freaking World Heavyweight Champion.
But I do see Dean and Jericho having one more match at Extreme Rules.
Dear God, no.
Probably going to be some type of hardcore match.
It's an Extreme Rules match, which means there's a Singapore cane under the ring. Whap, whap. That's it.
Pretty much. Women's wrestling.
Yeah.
So we got Charlotte defeating Natalya for the Women's Championship. The most retarded ending I have seen all year.
It's beating a dead horse, and I'm not talking about Ric Flair getting slapped. What? That wasn't funny?
Damn!
Okay, so you got this women's revolution going on, right? How should we celebrate women's wrestling? By bringing in retired male wrestlers and making them the big highlight subject and then repeating an old male storyline for the ending. Great way to set women's wrestling apart. Good job, WWE. You did a great job. Literally, that went over like a cow trying to jump over a barbed wire fence. That was the worst ending I've ever seen.
And I disliked it so much because it was why do the Montreal Screwjob again?
It's the Chicago Screwjob.
Oh, okay, whatever. But it's the fact that you did that same storyline only because Bret Hart was out there.
You know who I feel really bad for in this entire scenario? Actually, just for her entire career. Poor Natty.
Yeah.
Poor Natty. Legit. The girl went from, coming in with a full head full of steam to farting all the time to being the Great Khali's person to being in a weird thing with Beth Phoenix to then being on Total Divas. And I'm sorry. Overall, the match was going pretty good. If it would have had a nice, solid finish, it would have been good. But they rang the bell, and the entire crowd didn't know what was going on. So it was dead silent. And then they were like, let's try to get a pop by having Bret Hart try to put Ric Flair in a sharpshooter. It was bad. The entire thing was bad.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for the women in the match because both of them are amazingly talented. They should have gotten a good match. We've seen them put on great matches, and this just wasn't it.
But luckily they have a chance to redeem themselves at Extreme Rules submissions match.
With no one at ringside.
No one at ringside.
No Flair, no Hart, just a match.
I have a feeling these two women are just going to go at it, kill each other.
Because they can't wrestle.
Yeah.
Let them do it.
Let them go. Let them go. So the Raw decision.
The Raw decision.
Raw decision.
The longest promo that led to nothing in history.
I don't know, I kind of liked it. It was...
Hold on. Would you like me to reenact the promo?
Sure.
Studio audience. That would be you. Whenever I do this, I need you to cheer. Whenever I do this, I need you to boo. Ready?
Woo! Boo! Woo! Boo! Yay! Boo! Yay! Boo!
I want you two to have blood. You're both gonna run Raw. Thank you, ma'am. It was good. It went on for way too long. But, moving on into the main event, it's set up for something awesome.
And speaking of the main event, I thought that was an amazing main event.
It's fantastic. It takes a lot right now for me watching wrestling and just to really just, fly hands up in the air, go, whoa! When someone kicks out of a move. 3 or 4 times in that match.
Yeah.
Everything sold. And then Shane coming out, and then Stephanie coming out to top Shane. It worked. It flowed well. I didn't expect it. It worked.
The fact that Roman Reigns, of all people right now, looked so good in that match.
He looked really good. And it's, you know what? I think it's just because he's being put to the test now.
Yeah.
Honestly, Roman Reigns has been called out by every fan in existence, and the man's coming out there and going, look, I can wrestle and I can put on a show.
And I love just every aspect of that match. We knew the Usos would come out.
Yeah.
We knew the Bullet Club would come out, but they all played their parts perfectly in that match.
Did you not think that I was expecting Bullet Club to enter sooner?
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, no, they entered right. The Usos took a while to come out.
Yeah, the Usos took forever to come out.
Yeah, I was
Because,
expecting...
I was expecting Bullet Club to come out within a minute, Usos come out.
Yeah, and they
Usos were out, didn't wait 5 minutes.
It was intense.
They
actually let Bullet Club get in there and do some damage, which I wasn't expecting.
But I enjoyed it, though, and it
was really great.
It actually made Roman look a lot stronger. And I said at the beginning of this feud that Roman was going to get put to the test more than anybody in this whole storyline.
Yeah.
Because it's going to become a storyline where it's AJ and the Bullet Club. Yeah. AJ's conflicted. He's trying to figure out what to do with the Bullet Club. Roman's kind of just there. Mm-hmm. Roman at Payback proved he is the guy in this storyline.
And it's the truth. He really...
He is the guy. He's not just the guy carrying the belt that AJ's trying to get. Yeah. He's Roman Reigns. He's the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Exactly. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Which is great. And I'm finally starting to respect him as a wrestler, as a character. It's really... He's being entertaining.
Yeah, and I witnessed something from Roman Reigns at Payback that I have never witnessed before.
What was that?
And that's actual star power.
Yeah.
He went from that, I'm a good guy, to... I could really beat the crap out of you right now.
Yeah, because he wanted to. It just fit. It worked. It was probably the best main event I've seen in a while. Top 3 matches of the night, what do you think?
Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, by far best match of the night.
Okay.
AJ Styles, Roman Reigns. Mm-hmm. Then I'll probably have to go with Kalisto, Ryback.
Okay, so we're in agreement.
Really?
On one condition. I have the same 3 matches, but I think Reigns and Styles was better than Owens.
Okay.
Zayn. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So overall rating of the show?
Overall rating, we're going a number or letter scale.
Let's go ahead and go letters.
Let's do some letters. Okay. You know what? It's a new era, and there's no Triple H, so I'm going to be the one to say this show is definitely a B+ player.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah,
not the whole Triple H stuff, but B+.
It's very much B+.
Yeah, I liked it.
That was the pay-per-view review. Okay, so guys, we want to know what you think. Did you like WWE Payback? Do you think it's a B+? Do you think we're both idiots and don't know what we're talking about? If you think that's the truth, leave a comment down here in the crotch section, okay? Just go... Is that weird? Leave a comment down here in the crotch section, okay? So, let us know. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe because we're going to be putting these out for every single wrestling pay-per-view. So stay tuned. We're going to be back. I'm Joey.
I'm Eric.
See you later, guys. Okay.